friends, welcome back to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G, and look how incredible this Wave 2 of 7-inch Alien action figures are. This is a Walmart exclusive from Leonard, and it has accessories, and then we do have Spike the dog, and we have the dragon alien right here, and you're not going to want to miss this. So guys, before we get started, if you've not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe below. Hit the notification bell next to it so you get notified every time we have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know where in the world you are watching from. And what do you say we go ahead and get started right now?
What is up, Vince and Gigi?
Vince and Gigi, Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
Gigi.
Vince and Gigi from Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
Vince and Gigi on Super Channel G.
So tight. Don't stop doing what you're doing.
Congratulations on all your success.
Congratulations on everything.
I will see you on the TV on Super Channel G.
God, is this great!
Alright friends, now that we've already done Wave 1 of these incredible Alien action figures, I can't wait to jump into Wave 2. Look at this. These are going to be so incredible. I'm going to set aside our Wave 1 action figure, and we're going to take a closer look at who is in this set. And this one actually features 7-inch collectible action figures and another 12-inch Alien Queen. And then, you know, when we're done with this, we will do, and this was like a Christmas special one, or at least they released right around before Christmas, and this one was really cool, honestly, and it is almost the ones we just saw in the Wave 1, but there are exclusive aliens that are included in this one, although the humans are about the same. The packaging is also cool because it differentiates Alien, Aliens, and Alien 3, and to be more specific, you know, I may have forgotten to mention that this is the shape of the dragon from Alien 3. And then, of course, these colors. This was the color of the Alien Queen, but we did not have these three colors in the first set. And, well, I guess technically we did have an orange one, but the orange one was not the dragon. He was one of these with the dorsal tubes. So, we'll take a look at that one after we do Wave 2. So let me get us all set up, and let's take a look to see who all is in this set. And it's kind of interesting to see how these are definitely larger. Look at that. So you may not be able to tell right away, but once we have them side by side, you'll definitely be able to see there's also a little more detail in it. So first we have here, we have, and let's see where it actually says who they are. I was like, does it say it anywhere on the front, on the side? I don't think so, but it says it on the back. We have a runner, Xenomorph, we have Spike, and a face hugger. Here on this one, we have a warrior, Xenomorph, and a creature canister with a face hugger in there. And on this one, we have our drone Xenomorph, an egg pod, and another face hugger. And that look absolutely crazy. And then this is basically the same thing, I would say, as the purple one. But we do have an alien, deluxe Alien Queen, where we again have that feature going. And look how cool that looks. So, man, that's pretty awesome. And then we'll compare them to each other, but also has lights and sounds like the first one. But I think I need to make sure the lights and sounds still work on our purple one, as it's been a little bit since we've done Wave 1, honestly. Alright, so which one do you actually want to do first? Let's see. Which one do we want to do first? White one, the blue one, the bronze brown one, or the queen? I'll tell you what, we'll do the queen last, because that one is definitely outstanding. But why don't we get started with these? So, I say we get started with this Xenomorph right here. And again, before we get started, these are based on of course, the Alien movies, which are rated R, and I do not recommend any children watch them. They are way too violent, and Super Channel G does not support children watching rated R movies. So these are incredible action figures though, and these figures by themselves are extremely cool for any age. So just to make sure that I've specified that before we move on, and what do you say we jump in to our first action figure here? Here, let me get it set up just a little bit better. Okay, here we go. All right, as I mentioned, we're gonna do our first Xenomorph 7-inch collectible, fully posable alien. And you know what, I brought us a little bit too far down. These are all Walmart exclusives. This is wave 2 of this alien collection, and these are from Leonard. And this packaging is very, very much so like the wave 1 action figures. But what I love about this one is that they're actually in plastic, so we can keep them in their boxes instead of just being clipped to the cardboard in the back. These we can actually keep the packages. And of course, these aliens are 7-inch, so they're much taller than what would be the equivalent of the 3 3/4 inch. Even though they're bigger than 3 3/4 inch, the other ones were made to be, you know, relatable size to what, like, for example, those action figures would be. So again, let's take a look at this back and let's see what it says here. Get to know your Xenomorph species, life cycle, and hybrids. So we have the egg, face hugger, chest burster, runner, soldier, warrior, queen, egg layer. And look how cool that art is. The art on here is absolutely gorgeous. Can't say enough about it. Look at that. This gorgeous artwork right here. Okay. And let's see what it says. I believe they all say the same thing on the back, but I'll go ahead and read it this time. It says, "Alien, prepare yourself. The universe trembles. Calling all colonial marines. Get ready to gear up and take on the most fearsome creatures to inhabit planet LV-426 and beyond in an epic space battle. The dreaded xenomorphs have multiplied in vast numbers, threatening the lives that inhabit space colonies reaching to the far ends of the universe. Gather your crew to take on, fight, and eradicate the ever-growing numbers of these terrifying aliens." Wow! And this looks awesome. And of course, these are our other sets. Well, technically, this is all 3 of the sets right here. And look how cool this looks on here. Drone feature details and specimen feature details. These were specifically made for 2021. And yep, this is well, I guess since Disney now owns 20th Century Fox, owned by them. But let's go ahead and get this bad boy open, and let's see just how cool he looks. Zoom out just a smidge. Ooh, didn't realize we still had some tape on the top and on the bottom. All right, and here we go. Slide them on out, and again, we will be able to save them in the packaging instead of just throwing them loose in a box. And look how cool this looks. Wow, it's like, it does say about the Weyland-Yutani group on the bottom here. Barely, it's kind of faded. But look how cool this looks. Xenomorph drone action articulated figure. And let's see, I guess we're gonna have to cut him out because there are little ties right here. Let's bring it in just a little bit closer. We can cut, ooh, I don't wanna cut this on accident. See if I can do it from the front. Perfect. All right. Let's get our little egg and our face hugger. Wow, that looks crazy. I was like, can it stand up? It can, barely. We'll take a closer look at that. Let's go ahead and set that in there. And look at that. Okay, let's get our alien out. Set this aside. and get an even closer look. Okay, cool. Set that aside. Here we are. And man, look at this. We definitely have some great detail here. Great mold, great articulation. Look at this. Okay, so we're bringing the arms out and they're kind of stiff, but that's good. And they click. They move out. There we go. Wow. It actually looks like... Oh, maybe it doesn't. I was like, it looks like it could shoot out from there, but no, maybe not. Let's see. Is there any way to get that part coming out? Because it looked like that was going to come out somehow. The inner little mouth. But I guess not. I was like, is there a button? Is there anything? But no, because then look where it's attached to anyway. So that's quite alright. Doesn't push back. Okay, so the head actually moves at the base of the neck. Turns over here. Does not move up here. And pivots a little bit, but not much. But definitely turns side to side well. Till it hits right here. Look at that. It does turn at above the waist, more like where the rib cage would be, and definitely does a rotating, almost like ab crunch and turn there. Right here where the shoulders move, the elbows do not come in to a 90-degree angle. They do shoot out, and they, wow, I guess they almost do. Look at that. I'm actually surprised because it didn't look like it was going to be able to move that well. But it'll move to straighten out there. And the wrists turn, and they're kind of like on a ball joint too, so they're able to move slightly. Look at that. They can turn and they can move slightly in and out, but not a ton. So you can see how much. They can straighten out, definitely. There we go. All right, and let's see the rest of the articulation. The legs are on their own little joint here. Look at this. And you know, I was afraid it would be a lot looser, and thank goodness it's not. You have a single joint here at the knee. Look at this. And then for the ankle, it does turn and pivot a little bit. So it definitely has some decent articulation there. The tail turns, but looks like does not pose at all, other than just turning. So the legs can move out and up to about here. They are a little bit looser than you might want them to be, and they only move out to about that far back. So I'm curious to see how well he's going to stand, because see, he starts to, he's a little top heavy, and his hip joints are not as solid, strong as you might like them to be, but he definitely looks incredible. Look at that. So I am definitely liking that. We'll take a closer look at the overall sculpt. Look at this. It actually looks pretty outstanding, especially considering these are very inexpensive action figures. Look at that. The mold. Look at the dorsal tubes coming out. The spines. Look at the head, mouth, the claws. This is a pretty awesome looking action figure, really. Look at that. And he poses pretty well. And he did stand on the pose that I was afraid might not. So, yeah, I'm pretty proud of the way this looks. Get a photo right there. Get a photo right here. And that looks pretty good, honestly. All right. Let's take a look at our egg. And definitely reminiscent of the other ones. Looks pretty crazy. Look at that. Love how it has like it looks a little dirty and kind of washed, and the way the paint fades, I like that. Look at our face hugger. Ugh. Gross. So that looks pretty good, honestly. Look at that. And yeah, we can't have it sticking out like that, but it does look pretty crazy. All right. So why don't we go ahead and set him up over here in this corner. We'll put the egg right over here. And we'll put our face hugger, I guess, like this. What are your thoughts? Yep. That looks pretty awesome. Okay, let's move on to our next action figure.